Yo, what's going on, guys? Today we are talking about Exalted relics and the best ones to have on your rods. This is a part 2 to last week's video where we talked about the best enchants for your rods, so go check that out if you want. Before we get into the video, if you guys enjoy it and want to see more, make sure to subscribe and leave a like so I know that you're enjoying it. Also, from now on, I will be picking one random subscriber every 2 weeks to win one exotic or limited fish out of my inventory. And all you have to do is leave a comment saying what fish you would want down below. Alright, enough stalling, let's get right into the video. First off, if you guys don't know how to get the Exalted relics, you first need to unlock the Rod of the Exalted one for the best possible chance. So go check out my video on how to get it if you need help. The first Exalted enchant I'll talk about is the best money maker, which is Quantum. Quantum is going to give you a 25% chance for a fish to be subspace, which gives it a 5 times sell value. And it pairs really well with rods like the Kraken Rod, No Life Rod, Rod of the Forgotten Fang, and more. The next Exalted enchant I'll mention is Immortal. It gives your rod an extra 75% luck. I recommend putting this on a rod that lacks in luck, or if you really want to power up a rod like No Life Rod, which already has pretty good stats, you definitely can. Another Exalted enchant is Mystical, and that gives you plus 45% resilience, which is very helpful with rods like Trident Rod and Reinforced Rod, so that you can have an easier time catching Spectral Serpent. Next Exalted enchant is also a really big help with the Spectral Serpent, and that is... I'm sorry, I had to. I've been binging Invincible Season 3 right now. It's so good. Anyways, back on track. Invincible allows you to fish in any liquid, including lava and the brine pool. So I recommend getting this enchant on a rod with good stats, so catching Spectral Serpent and Molten Banshee can be as easy as possible. Rod of the Depths, No Life Rod, and Rod of the Forgotten Fang are all great choices. Now we're going to move on to the less important enchants, but that doesn't mean they're bad. There's just a lot of other good ones. Next up is Anomalous, and this is basically the worst version of Quantum, but you still get a 10% chance to duplicate the fish you catch, and it will be anomalous, which gives you a 2.5 times sell value. The next Exalted enchant is Piercing, which is just the stab that happens when you use Trident Rod or No Life Rod. The enchant does feel a little slower than Trident Rod or No Life Rod, but it's still pretty good. Finally, the last Exalted enchant is Sea Overlord, which, I'll be honest, isn't that great unless paired with Heaven's Rod, which already grants the Heavenly mutation, or No Life Rod with the Hex mutation. But I think the best use for this enchant is going to be putting it on the Poseidon Rod. So on top of its 5% passive to grant King's Blessing, which increases the fish's size, you'll also have the plus 25% fish size multiplier. That's going to be all the Exalted enchants, so I hope this video helped you guys out. Thank you so much for watching. Have an amazing day.